Today we'll be recapping Barbie and Stacy to the rescue. In a big city in Malibu, we see Stacy Robert as she trains for the sports obstacles finals, as she proceeds to be the commenter along with the crowd. She skates like a professional and proceeds to the next challenge, the balance beam, as she walks with confidence, turning her dogs to lava sharks as she went on to the soccer obstacle where Barbie comes in as the surprise defender. Involving her dog in this, rookie helps her make a clean pass as she makes trick shot over Barbie's shoulder, leading her to victory. Stacy got unstoppable as she heads to the dreaded monkey bars as the final obstacle. She knew she has never gotten past number 8, but this time, she proves herself wrong but falls while trying to reach the 11th bar, although Barbie immediately comes to her rescue while the cute lava sharks came to attack. Barbie proceeds by singing a song to tell and show her how amazing she is. Not long after, their mom came looking for Barbie to inform her there's a spot in the big race at the Wisconsin Hot Air Balloon Festival and asked if she's interested, but she paused and asked Stacy to be her co-pilot for the race. Everyone began packing. Mr. Robert noticed his mini camera is missing, but Barbie told him Stacy had it. Stacy seems unsure and dashed upstairs to go find it. Hurriedly, Stacy unfolded all the clothes Skipper did for her, but Skipper helped her to find the mini camera. Meanwhile, Stacy tries to put her stuffs back into one piece, but it blows up, although her mom is there to help. After the explosion, Stacy went outside to tell Rookie goodbye, but he couldn't allow her go, so he jumped at the back of their luggage without anyone seeing him. In the middle of the trip, after Chelsea spotted Rookie, she got them playing the I Spy with My Eyes game and mentioned Rookie, leading to a heavy stop. Their parents had no possible options but to proceed with the journey to Wisconsin. Arriving at Aunt Adele's house, Chelsea showed her a drawing she made while on the trip and tells her Skipper got car sick. Rookie came out, but as the other dogs heard his bark, they dashed out to welcome him as Stacy politely instructed the dogs to sit, making Aunt Adele to be impressed with her and proceeds by saying the other balloonist will be there in the morning. Skipper tells her she designed an app while in the trip to help her get everyone checked in, but her heart got broken when Aunt Adele said Wi-Fi is overrated. At dawn, the balloonist drives their way to Aunt Adele's house as she and Skipper checks them in, but Skipper had a signal loss and hustles to search for signal. Chelsea got worried and asked if kids of her age will come. Eventually, a balloonist brought their son Berto. Chelsea got overjoyed and ran to welcome him, although he likes math and she likes art. Stacy watched them go in and felt a little bit sad as Barbie came to ask her if any of her age mate has arrived, but Stacy says the race will keep her busy. Aunt Adele overheard their conversation and was afraid Stacy won't be able to participate because she's below 13, as she proceeds saying one has to be old enough to take care of his or herself in case of emergency. After hearing this, Stacy broke into pieces, same as Barbie's, as they both rubs mind to find another co-pilot and was definitely not their dad because his fear for height might be a problem, but finally chose Skipper to be her co-pilot. Stacy then excused herself to go to the balloon festival to see if her age mates are there. After a total heartbreak, Stacy went to the junior ballooners and met Chelsea and her friend. Both of them combined art and math, giving them something brilliant as Chelsea tries to persuade Stacy on joining them, but Stacy felt she's too old for this. Rookie smelt something familiar and ran in search of it. Stacy had to follow him, not to lose track of him. Rookie found a finish line and sat there. Ligea came driving past them and decides to stop. Rookie knew what he was chasing as it responded back to him. Stacy now understood he was chasing a dog. Ligea lives next door to Aunt Adele and sometimes do check if they are kids of her age, as she proceeds to say she wanted to race her go-kart this weekend, but was too young according to the rules, same as Stacy, and concludes it's frustrating to be too big to be little, but too little to be big, leaving them stuck in between. They both decides to go on a race, her go-kart against her skateboard. Rookie saw Ligea was gaining up on Stacy running towards her. Stacy almost knocked him out but rode like a professional. Ligea went to check if she's okay and found her playing with her dog as she proceeds to join her. Aunt Adele saw them and told them they're old enough to know better than to play in the racetrack and said if they're so bored, she has potatoes for them to peel, which they had no possible option but to agree. While being caught by Aunt Adele, Barbie begins to explain ballooning for Skipper because she knows literally nothing about it. As Stacy was passing by, Barbie spotted her and knew she was really sad and got sad too as she proceeds telling Skipper to give her a hand in carrying the balloon. Stacy saw them struggling and decides to help, but Barbie lied they're good. Aunt Adele came calling Stacy and Ligea, but they definitely wants to help Barbie, but she refused because she felt it wasn't right, asking Stacy to help her get ready after the letdown of not being her co-pilot. Stacy and Ligea stood in shock after seeing a large heap of potatoes as Aunt Adele proceeds listing different dishes that will be made with the potatoes. Stacy proceeds to confess she's glad to peel a mountain of potatoes with Ligea better than anyone. To hasten the work better, they both sang a song to have a good time. Aunt Adele permits them to go before she finds something for them to do. Outside, Stacy tried to use the branches of trees as monkey bars but falls as usual. They heard Aunt Adele's dinner bell from there as Stacy invited her to come eat with her family and proceeds to have a race with her to the table. At the table, we see Barbie teaching Skipper how to tie a knot as Stacy wants to learn, but Barbie suggested they do something else, but Stacy misunderstood that she wasn't old enough to tie a knot and furiously goes to another table. Barbie woke up exactly 4:30 a.m. as she was excited it's race day and proceeds to wake Skipper. She quietly entered the room because the least she could do was to let Stacy sleep and carry Skipper outside. While readying the gondola, it wasn't able to fit into the trailer, so Barbie suggested they fly to the event, which wasn't against the rule while everyone drives to the event, but George forgot his camera and proceeds to get it and promised to meet them at the fairground. Stacy woke up and as she gripped a sliced bread, she noticed everywhere is quiet and went to check the cars. She immediately called Ligaya, who happened to have a solution, although there wasn't enough room for Aunt Adele's dogs. Just in the gondola, Barbie begins to freak out. She left without waking Stacy while Skipper was distressed because she wasn't having any signal. She tries harder, but her phone slipped from her hand and almost fell off, but Barbie came to her rescue. Eventually, Barbie lost her phone too as their gondola got stuck on a tree to their greatest luck. Ligaya and Stacy was driving to the event as Rookie spotted Barbie's balloon, making Stacy to stop her go-kart as he leads her to the balloon. Barbie instructed Skipper to throw out their heavy stuffs for the gondola to be light to be able to fly up, but didn't work after all. Barbie and Skipper's mom got really worried about them as she dials their numbers, but couldn't reach them. Stacy saw what Rookie was trying to show her and knew it's her sisters. Barbie sincerely apologized to Stacy, but Stacy wasn't concerned about the balloon race again and was furious because Barbie wouldn't show her how to knot a tie and the fact she left her behind. Barbie proceeds saying she didn't want to do those stuff with her because it's insensitive and didn't realize it made her feel more left out, although Stacy had already forgiven her. Stacy instructed Ligaya to go search for help while she stays with them. Ligaya saw Barbie's dad but was trying to catch her breath as George had a phone call from his wife, freaking out because Barbie and Skipper hasn't arrived. Ligaya finally yelled they're stuck on tree and proceeds saying Stacy is with them. George had to go with Ligaya to their rescue while Aunt Adele summoned everyone in the event to come to a balloon rescue situation. Stacy had to come closer to throw the rope to them as she knots the rope just as Barbie did earlier and throws it into the gondola. In joy, they jumped up, causing the gondola to lose balance, but was fast enough to grab the rope. The only way she could get down was to go hand over hand like the monkey bar she does play at home, but was scared because she hasn't reached the final bar before. Determined to get down, she went from branch to branch as she gripped the rope, leading to her victory. Just about time everyone came, but was shocked Stacy saved them as Barbie asked Aunt Adele if the age limit is necessary again because Stacy just proved she can handle an emergency. Aunt Adele realizing she's capable and allowed her to participate in the balloon race while Skipper was really glad to quit being a co-pilot. Thanks for watching. If you don't want to miss on our next recap, please subscribe to this channel and keep watching.